welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing? Alright, y'all recommend this, y'all recognize this instrument panel, this instrument cluster, this complete instrument area. This, my friend, is a Chrysler 300, 2006 maybe, I'm thinking. Yes, now what they in for, stutter starts, long crank time, that's what they said, but since I've tried to verify the complaint, it's not a long crank time, it's actually a delayed start. Okay, these complaints have to be accurate for the mechanic or technician to properly diagnose your car, people. All right, now what I mean by delay is when you turn the key to start, maybe a second go by, a 2 second go by, and then it cranks. Okay, that is not normal. That can give you some problems. That can drive you crazy. So now, one thing I want to caution anybody that's doing this on their own or DIY, do not automatically assume that problem is from your key and your security key module. Okay, that's why they're in here. This is why they think they have a problem, because these two have been replaced. This is a new skim module and this is a new key. Okay, they still having the same problem. So now they are here. So what I'm going to do is find out exactly what's going on. Now, the advantage I may have, or, you know, the dealer may have over other shops. Now, again, I'm not dogging out the aftermarket shops. I'm just saying, in some cases, the dealership will have a better advantage than you guys. I love you guys. I have nothing against you aftermarket guys or you do-it-yourselfers. The dealer scan tool can pretty much view everything on the car. Okay, for instance, there's some other modules that depending on this signal also. So it's almost a good 10, 15 modules on cars like these now. And they all have to be in sync and they all have to communicate. So with a good scan tool, you will be able to see all of that. All right. So replacing the new key and a skim module may not repair your delayed crank. We're going to call it a delayed crank. Let's actually verify it. All right. So that's off. Turn the key. That's run. Now I'm about to go to start. Here we go. All right. Hold on. Y'all see that? Let me do it again. Come up closer. That one was a good one. That one was a good one. Let's start from fresh. See that? Ladies and gentlemen, that is a delayed start. And some cases it can shut you down. The customer said the car was shutting down. Alright, so what I'm going to do, see, we got a couple of, we had a check engine light. We got a couple of modules. Now my scan tool will read all of this. All of this stuff is important, okay? Because there's no light for skim module or something like that. I mean, you may get the little red blinking security light, but that would usually indicate a problem with the skim. I don't know if the other shop saw that and assumed the problem was this, but at any rate, it's not. So what we're gonna do, I mean, you got to have now this is a 06. A lot of people, everybody know the 08 and up used a different TIPM, which had a run start relay. Not just a starter relay, but a run start relay that would give you problems as far as delayed crank time. Okay, but that's not the case on this car. This car has a TIPM and a front control module for that matter. So they didn't combine them the two on this year model just yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to go out here and take a look at the PCM. I'm going to have to, I have no choice. I'm going to be forced to hook my scan tool up and go look at my computer, y'all. So I have done enough talking. I've yabble enough. We're finna go out under the hood and take a look at let's take a look at the computer and see what if anything visual. I mean, visual inspection can go a long ways, guys. We have verified the problem or verified the complaint. Now let's get on with finding out what's going on. All right, y'all, let's get it, man. I'm gonna go to ad break real quick. Y'all know I have to do these ad breaks. Please be patient, man. Please be patient. Please be patient so I can continue bringing y'all these good videos and let it I don't think I can say let it play. That's enticing, or that's encouraging you people to let the ad play. I don't think I can officially say that, so I won't. All right, let's get on with this diagnosis, man. All right, guys, thanks for staying with me. Thanks for watching with me. Thanks for staying tuned. Okay, I'm here on my computer on my scan tool. Now, we see a lot of yellow. Yellow represents fault codes in these particular modules. We also see a couple of lightning bolts, which represent there's a flash update to these particular modules. There's even a flash update for the sunroof, okay? But for now, let's look at all DTCs. And what you will find in the front control module, lost communication with TCM, plausible data, the TCM, internal control module ROM. And that, my friend, is active. So pretty much the TCM is coming offline, falling offline for whatever reason. It could be internal to the module, or the feeds, the circuits to the module. Don't always assume it's automatically the module. I mean, a module needs a couple things to run. Any module needs a couple things to run. And power supply and ground, there's two of them. There's more, but those are the main two. Even in the ABS, it's looking for a signal from the TCM. It's not getting it. The PCM, of course, need that signal. Okay, they got a trunk release code for the trunk. But all right, let's see if we can even yeah, see, the TCM is not offline. It just have a problem with the ROM, DTC. Let's see, internal control module ROM. So, ladies and gentlemen, we pretty much there's no repair for this. There's no fix for this. Let me see, fast search. What would it tell us to do? Internal controller. Let's look at something right quick. P0605. Let's scroll down. Okay, this is the one you should click on. Under this one, the only possible cause under here is transmission control module. Okay, which is we're gonna go over here in a second and see that, and probably end up replacing it. Matter of fact, I got one I'm gonna put in. Yes, always perform the NAG 1 pre-diagnostic troubleshooting procedure before proceeding. Okay, but that particular code will normally lead you to replacing the transmission control module. All right, so man, it don't even tell you to check nothing. It just says I guess it automatically knows if it's getting power supply and ground according to the circuit. Okay, even if this fuse was blown, you probably see a different code will lead you to check this fuse. So that code is automatically, or probably automatically assuming that, not assuming, probably have ways of verifying that the ground is there and the power supply is there. Okay, but at any rate, we're gonna end up replacing the TCM. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go back to the car and take a look at this TCM and possibly get it replaced. All right, one more ad break, y'all. Let me go to another ad break. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so let's get under the hood and take a look at this TCM. As you know, most cars, not all, most cars, the TCM is built inside the PCM. Okay, now this controller is hidden under the right side cowl. So you just got to remove a couple of clamps to get to it. And there it is right there. Now, for now, we're just going to take a look. Let's do some visual inspections. We're not getting a signal from the TCM, okay? Or that's, I mean, that would cause that start stutter, that delay crank. On the newer model cars, the LX cars or whatever, we had problems with a run start relay that is. So it was causing a lot of that. And as you can see, so ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means? There's no connector in the fourth terminal, the fourth cavity. The fourth cavity on most Chrysler products, NGC controllers or PCM, is normally dedicated to the transmission module or the transmission. Okay, because there's no connector here, that means this car either has a manual transmission, which is highly unlikely. This is a big body Chrysler car. Or a NAG transmission, which has its own transmission module. Okay, so make sure there's no connector down in there anywhere. There is not. So there's not even pins in here. So this controller is built for a car with its own transmission module. Most transmissions are now electric trains, so they are controlled by some form of a module. So this tells me this car has a NAG transmission in it. All right, now what we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna go all right guys, welcome back. Look what I have here. This, my friend, is a NAG TCM. Okay, they pretty much gonna have the same part number. Well, make sure you get one with the same part number. And if you're gonna, this is a used one, I'm using this to pretty much diagnose it. Sometimes I like to check, make sure this gonna fix the problem before I charge a customer $500-600, whatever this may cost. I mean, doing this have saved me a lot of headache and a lot of grief, because don't matter, man, you can go by the book and do everything just right and still be wrong. That's what's frustrating about automotive sometimes. So I have a spare TCM that I took out of a car that was wrecked total. You know, from time to time I keep the parts and use them for diagnostic purposes. All right, so let's gain access to this I don't know if y'all know where it's located. The TCM is actually right here. Now guys, I want to point something out to you. I want to point something else out to you. Y'all see all this extra additive stuff, probably auto start, auto features, things like that. Not auto start, but remote control start. All these added accessories. Let me tell you something, guys. This can affect the operation of the problem that they're having. Now, let's say, for instance, back in the day, this is an 06 model, so Chrysler pretty much not technical support, not on this year model. They got enough problems with the newer cars. Had I called Chrysler and asked them for help on this, let me tell you something. First thing they would ask me is are there any aftermarket accessories attached to the car? Okay. I don't know if that was their way out, but they have a point, because this can cause a lot of problems. I know these places, Best Buys, like to hook all this stuff up. The customer may want it, but yes, this stuff can interfere with computers and signals and all that type stuff. So if I was to call Chrysler, the first thing they would ask me, again, is any aftermarket accessories attached? And I would say yes. Pretty much our conversation was over. Our conversation was ended. In so many words. I mean, they would go by the book and what they supposed to say and what they not supposed to say. But at the end of the day, the results would be they can't help you, or you can't properly diagnose a car with. Look, and all this stuff is actually plugged into the skill module. Okay, look at that. It's going into that is the ignition switch right here. All these wires are going into that. Could this cause your problem? Absolutely. All right, but for now, because I have that code for look, I can move some and bells just start rolling. Because I have a ROM code for the TCM, I'm going to install this TCM and see if anything changed. Okay, now this is fairly easy to replace. It's 2 screws, one right here and one right here, so I won't waste time filming that. So I'm gonna unhook the screws, put this in, bolt this down, and I'm gonna go to my scan tool and reconfigure all my modules so the network will see communicate with this one also. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna end this video right here. I'll let y'all know in the description if anything happened or anything changed, but this pretty much should fix the problem. I just want y'all to be aware of added accessories can affect can cause a lot of problems, unknown problems that you don't know of. All right, so I have to end this video because I got to run up front and take care of some business. So I am done, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.